mode, baby!
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the QTR CIRC podcast, episode 2. I know it's very shocking. I said that there wasn't going to be much news enough for us to make another podcast, but apparently there was, in my opinion. So, without further ado, I am your host, Reapers, and I'm going to introduce the people that are going to be joining me, and one person that's ghost right now, but we're going to bring him back from the dead hopefully soon. So the first person I want to introduce is Mr. Kaneki. How are you?
I'm doing good, sir. Great to be back.
Hey, let us know what game you're currently playing, by the way.
Oh, right now I am playing Skullgirls on the PS4, and I'm liking it so far. You know,
yeah, it's a good game.
I make fun of it because first I really didn't like it. You know, through the way I see the gameplay and all that, and then I tried it myself. It's like, wow, I actually missed out earlier that this game is actually good, and the netcode is great. The devs really take care of that game.
Absolutely. I love Valentine, and I love Beowulf, and the big band. Perry is fucking legit.
I'm training with Peacock right now.
Peacock. Yeah. All right. Next up on the line is Mr. Italian Stallion. Please tell us if you're alive and what game you're playing.
Thunder take you. Yes, I'm alive. I am currently playing a lot of competitive Overwatch with my buddies, and as well as Smite, and I'm still playing Injustice 2 from time to time.
Awesome.
Injustice.
All right. Moving on down the line, Mr. Hades Manticore. How are you, sir, and what are you playing?
I'm doing all right. Thanks for asking. And playing a lot of League of Legends. I got back into Injustice 2, and that's pretty much it for me right now.
Yeah. And I am, my name is Reapers, and I've been playing Street Fighter V as I always usually do it from time to time, get that rank up, you know. But I've also been playing some PS2 games on the side. Our Renegade Operative is going to be joining us later. Right now, he's just a dead corpse, just a couple of bones on a seat in this office that we are imagining we have.
What the fuck?
So, he did.
The downtown office.
Yeah, so once we can recover Phoenix down and bring him back from the dead, he'll be back.
Use Monster Reborn.
Exactly. All right, so first topic of this podcast. This is going to be a fun one for me. Maybe not so much for some. Maybe more than one. So you guys know about Injustice 2's new DLC, or aka Injustice 2, aka MK versus DC 2. Adds characters. Black Panther, Raiden, and then Hellboy. What do you guys think about these characters?
Why Raiden? I don't understand.
Strap yourselves in, ladies and gentlemen. I'm about to get put on full blast.
All right.
I like the Raiden pick. Go ahead.
No, sir. I need to ask you why.
Well, one, Raiden is my favorite Mortal Kombat character. I wanted him in the game over Sub-Zero bitch ass. I was more mad when Sub-Zero was announced, to be honest. I mean, you know, Raiden kind of makes the most sense. He's a god. He's going up against Superman and Darkseid and, you know, the superpowered dudes. And what can Sub-Zero do? Ooh, he's an ice guy with martial arts. That's cool, right? Pun.
All right. Yeah, what do you think?
I would have preferred like Static or Black Lightning, but I got Raiden. I'm okay with it. If it was some other Mortal Kombat character, that's when I would have drawn the line.
Absolutely.
If there's one in whatever the hell this is called, 3, then someone's catching some hands.
What about you, Hades?
I'm still burned. We got Static Shock instead of Firestorm, or Firestorm instead of Static Shock. Well, Raiden doesn't really bother me. I think like the deep V he has is really strange.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't like that.
And
good thing I can change it.
Probably, yeah.
Stupid TMNT mask bullshit. That's stupid.
I also wish it was like Dark Raiden, like they were hinting at in Mortal Kombat X. But I mean, what are you gonna do?
$5. That's a shader. It's a shader. I know it is.
Probably, yeah.
Can we
I don't know.
Go ahead.
I mean, I was just gonna say, I remember a poll a while back that Ed Boon did. I think Johnny Cage was a possibility for it, and I was like, I wouldn't mind Johnny in this game. I kind of love Johnny Cage, to be honest with you, but I made peace with guest characters in Warner Bros. Games because guest characters sell a lot. Mm-hmm. And honestly, Raiden, I don't really care about Raiden because they put in Hellboy, and Hellboy is actually a really, really awesome pick.
I only give Raiden a pass because me and him, we go way back. I'm talking like Mortal Kombat 1 styles of back. He was my man, along with Scorpion, but I mainly picked Raiden.
Totally. What I think about it, I'm very vocal about this. I fucking hate when Ed Boon puts fucking Mortal Kombat characters into their Injustice game.
I'm with you.
I know it's kind of dumb because I'm not playing Injustice 2, but it's just he always does this where he puts guest characters in there, most of which are just what's the point? I mean, MK I kind of was like whatever because they had all the MK characters you kind of cared about, but
except for Tanya.
Yeah, that's true.
No Jade.
But for this one, you kind of
cares about Tanya, like really.
Yeah, but for this one, you kind of instead of your black electric man, you got your, we already have this electric man, might as well put him in. I know there's fans that are really vocal about, man, Raiden's good,
yay,
blah, blah, blah. But there's other people that are like, if you want to play as Raiden, just go play MKX. Like, what are you doing, doesn't make sense.
I totally get why people are pissed off. But, I can't do anything about it. And I love getting, just freaking, put on full blast for like in Raiden when I post on somewhere. It's like, yeah, Raiden. And they're like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Italian Stallion, but.
I know. I'm in the minority here. Me and like 7 other people. Like
you
Raiden.
and those 7 people killed Static Shock in this game.
Sorry.
Oh, man. Bring back Static, man. God damn.
I agree.
I think
that would have been a better choice. Way better.
I think ultimately it's mainly Warner Bros. Decision more than anything. I think that's how we ended up with so many guest characters in Mortal Kombat. But like,
was it 4 of them?
Yeah. It was Jason, Predator, Alien, and Leatherface.
Okay.
I don't know who the fuck wanted that one.
Leatherface, they draw the line. It's like, you know what? That's too much. Get rid of
I read somewhere that Boon was friends with the original guy who played Leatherface, so that's why he's in there.
That's what I said.
Didn't that guy die though?
Yeah, he did.
Is it like a memorial thing more than anything since that guy passed?
I think so.
I think that was the case.
Don't quote me on that. I have no idea, but
I would have preferred Pinhead personally, but I mean, what are you gonna do? You gotta go with whatever WB can get the license for.
I know everybody will agree, but at that point, Ed Boon should make a horror game. Horror characters killing each other.
Yeah, it's like Terror Drone, but not crappy.
Absolutely.
If it gets me Ash Williams in a fighting game, I'm going for it.
Jesus.
Everybody will buy it.
Michael Myers.
Yeah. They need like a memorial for all the Kano actors that died, because that shit is weird, dude. It was like a curse.
Oh yeah.
I think like all of them committed suicide or something. Or most of them did.
It makes me sad because
was not good.
Damn.
Makes me sad because the guy that played Kano in the original Mortal Kombat movie literally redefined that character as an Australian.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, now look at this. This little baby brings back memories now, don't it?
I studied all your moves.
And
then you try to watch Happy Gilmore and Sonya Blades, the teacher, and not Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison.
Billy Madison. Yeah.
That's true.
I was like, yeah, he's hitting on Sonya Blade. Right now. Sonya's gonna put it on you.
That's real funny. All right, we're gonna move on to the next video game. We're gonna talk a little bit about Smash. Smash back at it again with their nonsense hitboxes. Hitboxes are basically fight sticks without the sticks. They're kind of like fighting sticks that are for like PC players or something of the sort. What the issue is that like longtime Smash players, their hands kind of get fucked up after using the GameCube controller every now and then. So what some people wanted to do, instead of retiring, they made hitboxes, and they brought it to a tournament. They won, and people were like, "Well, that's not fair. That's not a GameCube controller. Why is that allowed?" And so there's this whole big hubbub of is hitboxes, is that disqualified worthy or not? I don't know. I think it's, if it like really affects the player's hands, if it fucks up the player's hands, then they can't play without it. I mean, I don't see why it should be qualified. What do you guys think?
This is the first I've even heard about that, to be honest.
It's kind of like underground news, but I discovered it.
I gotta actually figure out what it looks like. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that looks like it's could be pretty busted.
I don't know, man. There's some people that are in that community that will refuse to play unless they can use their own controller, which is slightly busted to the point where it gives them an advantage, which is fucking dumb.
Welcome to the Smash community. Is it Melee? No, then it sucks. There you go.
Does it give any real tangible advantage or no? Because I really don't know anything about this either,
No, the dude won, but they're like, what is this unidentified beast that this man's using as a controller? If I don't know what it is, it must be cheating.
I mean, if anybody can use it, I don't really see the point in banning it. And if it doesn't give any real tangible advantage, what's the point? It just sounds like whining to me,
So that's the thing.
Welcome to the Smash community.
Exactly.
Yeah. Here.
Look at Zero.
Yes.
Fucking hate that guy.
And all that hate on Bayonetta. Talking about banning her.
That's what he gets.
Well, wait a minute. They took
fucking wuss.
They're taking this long to like finally say, hey, you know what? Let's ban the character that will probably never get patched. Man, they take so long.
Are they patches for those games? I thought Sakurai was like, I'm not even trying to make this balanced.
Balance.
Balance. He lost all credibility of that word when Meta Knight came to Brawl.
Yeah, I feel like it was like,
that was balanced.
I don't want my game to be competitive, so I'm just gonna make everybody, like, some people broken as fuck. I don't care. I'm not gonna balance it.
I mean, it's technically a party game.
Fuck you. I don't even care. You pay for it.
Exactly.
You numbnuts.
They buy it anyways. Anybody else have anything to say about the hitboxes or the Bayonetta getting banned thing?
The Bayonetta stuff just seems like this character beat me. Clearly it's overpowered, that typical kind of whining that is very prevalent in a lot of competitive games these days. But it's just like, either adapt to it or quit. It's up to you.
Yeah, mad cause bad.
Jesus, because I've spent a lot of time playing really broken ass fighting games. Like Marvel 2, there was four viable characters, and in Marvel 3 there was some people that very obviously crowded out everyone else, like Zero and Doctor Doom and Morrigan. But
isn't like Marvel 2 wasn't like one of them was Cable, wasn't it?
Cable, Storm, Sentinel, Magneto. Those were the gods, and everyone else was just an assist character.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, I played Ghost Rider in Mortal Ultimate 3, and I usually got my shit kicked in by Zero.
Yeah, I played Hagar, Chris, Spencer, and I guess Spencer is a pretty strong character, but that team just got crowded out by any sort of really strong characters. Yep. Not to mention, I also play Bane and Injustice 2, and playing a grappler in that game's an absolute nightmare.
Yeah. Oh, I'm against Deadshot. I lose.
Yeah, I just got to pop level 3 Venom and hope for the best. That's all I got to do in that situation.
Speaking of Marvel, unless Kaneki, you have anything else to say about this or not?
About the Smash whining community? Nah.
Correct.
Let them whine.
Speaking of Marvel, did you guys see that new Marvel 3 trailer? No, not Marvel 3, Marvel Infinite trailer. The updated stuff, updated faces and whatnot.
I am triggered by that Ghost Rider voice. I am triggered. The thing that makes Ghost Rider's voice work is the editing. The editing there was good.
All
The
right.
fact that the fucking guy sounded like he was about to narrate the Doomslayer tale, no, stop. What's wrong with you? Get the other guy back. He did it better.
Yeah. I will say about that trailer, it actually does look good, which really shocked me, you know, as like cynical as that sounds to say, like that's a passable trailer. I wondered where that was, you know, like months ago when we were looking at busted ass Chun-Li face. It's just like, you guys have really fucked your first impressions here, and you're going to have to climb a massive hill to get to, you know, any respectable area right now.
And going back to the Ghost Rider editing of the voice, that's why Nolan North sucked as Ghost Rider, but Nick Cage was better because the voice, excuse me, the editing on Nolan North's voice, Ghost Rider was just bad. Oh,
Is that who that is? Nolan North?
Nolan North was Ghost Rider in Ultimate Alliance.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
The other guy is like Richard Grieco, something. I don't know.
Firebrand's voice is also terrible. I'd just like to say that real quick.
I don't even think I heard his voice.
It sounds like an 8-year-old doing a monster impression. It's really, really bad. I don't know what it is with voices.
From Temple of Doom.
I actually kind of love Short Round, though, to be honest. I love Temple of Doom in general, but I won't talk about that now. But like, I don't know what it is with voice acting in Infinite where everything seems like much, much worse now. But I don't know, man. It just seems strange. Maybe the voice actor strike is hitting this game.
Could be.
It's definitely hitting Injustice pretty hard.
What do you think about it, Connect? You saw the trailer and the updated character models.
Let me see. Where was this trailer at since at E3, right?
Yeah.
And I'm still disappointed by the fact that Black Panther is still on this DLC. Why they're still bringing that back, I don't know. But
No, and Sigma too. Like, what? Come on.
that blew my mind.
What is wrong with you?
At that point, I'm just gonna be like, you know what? Let me download this game off of Reapers because I know you're gonna get the game.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that.
Oh, another thing about Ghost Riders, I've seen his penance there in the game.
Ooh.
Oh, what happened?
Well,
What happened?
That's rough.
That was not cool, man.
the only
The
thing
other
I'm
one
upset about when it comes to Ghost Rider is we didn't get the car version of him. We got to the motorcycle version.
Yeah, that the good one.
No, I meant the car version's the good one. Yeah.
No,
Yeah, he looks fucking cool. What are you talking
it
about?
looks cool, but the car was just like
He is cool.
Man, y'all don't know the one with the horse is the best one, right?
yeah, Carter Slade.
Yes.
Fucking headless horseman.
Yes.
Well, I will say that the car Ghost Rider was better than the chick Ghost Rider.
The chick.
Yeah, there was a chick. See,
Well,
No one
Drunk
even-
Chevelle.
you know these Marvel fucking comics and DC be doing dumb shit. There's probably like a
There's-
chimpanzee Ghost
there's-
Rider. movie.
Oh, did you know they're gonna
Yeah,
make
Marvel
the,
Apes.
you know, and there's a Marvel like the animal universe. Ghost Rider's a goose. His name is Goose Rider. It's hilarious.
Oh my god.
You know what
What
they're
were you
gonna
gonna
Oh,
say, Connect? Sorry.
You know they're gonna make Joker a you know what now? It starts with an S and ends with a W.
Oh, that thing.
Seesaw.
That's why I don't read comics no more. Yeah, at this point, I'm
Seesaw.
reading mangas.
I don't read comic books much past the 90s because I don't know what the hell they're doing over there.
Yeah, I'm reading mangas.
Except for
now.
Blackest Night. I liked Blackest Night. That was a good one.
I read the Elmer Fudd Batman crossover comic, and I was like, that was pretty good, actually.
That sounds jank as shit. What the hell?
It's
Elmer-
actually not a bad comic.
No, yeah.
Elmer Fudd has DLC for Injustice 2.
Yes, bring him on, Ed Boon. Come on, Uncle Eddie.
Wascally Wabbit.
Jesus Christ. He'd probably do it too. If enough people asked him for it, he'd probably put fucking Elmer Fudd in there and definitely do it.
I'm gonna tweet him
Got
right
Red
now.
Hood.
Yeah, I know. My thoughts on the trailer and the updated models. I think it looks good. Trailer looks good. I mean, I agree with some of you guys that it should have came out like that. Like the first trailer should have been good like that. I agree. Totally agree. Chun-Li looks amazing now. She looks good. I'm not gonna say amazing, but she looks good. She doesn't look bad.
She looks better.
Yeah, Chris Redfield looks great. Looks good now. And there's
No,
more
he's still
people
not
like that.
punching boulders. Like,
No, it's not with us. He's still not Leon Kennedy. He's still not.
Yeah, man.
I know.
God, why don't we have Leon in this game?
Like,
I'm
come
so-
on.
I'm
No,
so
we need to
pissed.
have Nemesis.
Dude, I'm so pissed. There's fucking symbiote monsters, but we don't get Venom until like this DLC comes out.
Yeah.
They can fuck off then.
That sucks.
Yeah, like my to be honest, I kind of want to see Mysterio in this game.
Dude, give me
Yeah.
Shocker if we're getting Spider-Man villains.
Oh,
Let's
God.
go.
He's shocked.
No, we need Typeface or Big Wheel or Frogman. Come on.
Should we get like Shocker, as in like with Blanca's moveset or with Raiden's moveset?
Damn.
Well, Shocker's like not electric based. It's kind of like sound waves.
Oh, fuck. Well, yeah, I think you're right. Yeah. Shit, I sound stupid right now.
Womp womp.
No, I don't know why he's called Shocker. You know, you think, oh, electric. No, that would be Electro.
You're shocked at the fact that it's not electricity.
Hey,
You're shocked
There
at
you
the
go.
fact that he'll be DLC if he was to come in this game.
Man, I feel like all the good characters are gonna be DLC.
Stupid.
look
Oh, yeah.
like IE Sigma, like come on, and Black Panther.
Oh, wait, Sigma.
Winter Soldier is going to be the third one, I think.
Hold on, Sigma.
guys-
You mean Buzz Lightyear?
Oh yeah.
Of Star Command.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear that? The what the fuck is it called? Monster Hunter character is female. Like it's rumored that it's a female Monster Hunter character with like the monster armor, like the elite armor. Looks pretty good. I saw something that what it might look like. I don't know if you heard about that.
I heard that from Maximilian, I think. And I guess they realized they were really short on women. So they were like, let's just make the Monster Hunter a woman, which is cool, obviously. But I do think it's really weird that there's only like 4 women in this game. Just doesn't like sit right with me for some reason. I don't know.
No, you got to remember, like no one remembers the X-Men, obviously. So
Okay.
can't use any of those.
Jubilee for Infinite. Let's go.
They just have like
Nah, Pepper Potts, Ironheart, or whatever she.
Oh, God. No, please.
Can you imagine if like each character like a costume was just like a gender bend version?
They probably could do it with Marvel.
I think there's a DC universe that does just that.
Yeah, exactly.
So instead of Wonder Woman, it's a dude.
Wonder Man.
All right, continuing on with Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, there was leaks of the modes that the game's going to have, which includes story mode, arcade mode, mission mode.
Whoa, stop the presses. Capcom put in arcade mode at release? What is this?
Yep. Training mode, second player mode, shooter mode, collection mode, and then there's online modes like ranked match, casual match, beginners baby league, lobby rankings and replay settings. The usual stuff that things have, but they have like a casual, I don't know how to play Marvel, please don't blow me up.
That's for me.
I'm going to go pub stomp in that league constantly.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in there. I'm just gonna be like, oh, I'm pretty good. Then
Keep all the nerds out.
I jump into like the big boy rankings. I just get my ass blown out.
Yeah, probably.
Man, everyone's gonna go to that league,
So,
A quick question. I don't remember the entirety of that brief, but do they have like a doubles mode where like 2 people can play on the same team, each as one character, or no?
No, they don't
Damn.
have that. That's
That'd be
sorry,
that'd be a really fun mode. Just saying.
it would be.
I think that's what people was pissed about. I didn't mean to bring Dragon Ball Fighting Z into this, but they said that game has that mode, I think, but not Infinite, which people got pissed. That's what I'm gonna say. Which I don't blame them.
I don't need that mode, admittedly, but I do think it'd be a lot of fun.
It's fun. Well, actually, no, not double mode. Sorry to interrupt. Party mode. That's what it is.
Okay.
Like KOF.
Gotcha.
They should bring that. Capcom, you should bring that in Infinite. That'd be fun.
Anybody have any thoughts on these modes? Do you think they're pretty good? Do you think they're missing some stuff, or do you think?
Nope, they got arcade mode, so that's already pretty good.
They learned from Street Fighter V.
Yep.
Got arcade and got story, and it's really all I need for single player modes.
No, I agree. All right. So the next topic, moving on to another game, Dragon Ball Z Fighters. Like Kaneki said, they have a party mode, which means you can do 3v3 with 6 people. You can do
Yeah.
3 people on your side and 3 people on the other side, and it's everything MVC wanted. All the people that play the game, they wanted that. They're not getting it there, so they're going to have it on this game, which is rad, very rad. What do you guys think about that?
I think that mode fits the fighting game for Dragon Ball Z. It's gonna be fucking chaos.
That's gonna be nuts.
Especially with 3 different players. Oof.
What do you think, Hades?
It sounds like a lot of fun. Like I said, that's something I would like for Infinite, of course. But is the main player still controlling like assist callouts? Just curious.
I don't know.
I would assume.
Question.
I would assume so. You just gotta have 3 friends, then you can party up online.
That'd be kind of weird. It's like if you hit the assist button, does the second player that's in your team already know that you're pressing it? If they're playing online,
and you're just sitting there helpless while your character gets blown up because your friend called you at the wrong time.
Probably. Yeah, you're not even looking at the screen. I was like, oh wait, what?
Yamcha, no.
Shit. We probably gotta wait till the full game comes out, which is next year.
I think it'll be like if you call an assist.
Isn't it like next year that comes out?
Yeah.
Yes. So they got time. I feel like if you hit the assist, it'll just be a computer will take over that character. But if you switch out, it'll switch out the player.
Probably.
Maybe.
That makes sense.
All right. New characters for Dragon Ball Z Fighters. We got Super Saiyan Blue Goku, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, Android 16 and Android 18. Also, the Super Saiyan Blue characters will play differently. Super Saiyan Blue Goku is a speed character, so it means he's very fast, but he's very hard to he'll be really technical. You'll have to do some shit, learn him real good in order to make it work. And Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta is pretty much an Akuma character. High damage, but low defense. So you can get your ass kicked and probably die with one combo like Akuma can, or maybe you can take a few more hits. What do you guys think about it?
Will he have the Raging Demon, like his version?
I have no idea.
That'd be hilarious.
I wish Renegade was here so I can debate him on this, but he's not. He's still a corpse.
I remember that day.
I don't know much about the Blue Saiyan stuff, but both androids look pretty hyped, to be honest. Especially 16, since he has the self-destruct super.
Oh, man, he's the grappler one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the only one I care about because he's a grappler.
Plus, you got 17 on assists for 18 as well.
Hey.
They still haven't announced the greatest character ever yet. Come on, I need Chi-Chi. What is going on over there?
No.
I want Hercule and Yamcha in this game more than anything, I'll be honest.
I got Piccolo, so I'm good.
When's Bacterion?
There was actually rumors about Yamcha coming to Dragon Ball FighterZ.
I know, and I'm really hoping those rumors that he's an actual playable character, not an assist call out for TN or something.
Yeah. I agree.
I need Wolf Fang Fist in my life.
What was I gonna say? What do you guys think about another Goku, another Vegeta? I know I had a very long conversation with Ren about this. What do you guys think about these characters, and what do you guys think about them having more of the same? We're gonna have Kid Goku and Adult Goku and
Sounds
Goten.
Par for the course for a Dragon Ball Z game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's generally accepted that Saiyans are probably the only characters that really matter in Dragon Ball Z, though I admit I have not kept up with that series entirely.
Where is Bardock?
Is Kid Goku going to have his power pole or no?
I have no idea. It's all rumored that there's going to be some sort of Kid Goku, Adult Goku. I'm not even sure which Goku's in the Gohan or whatever.
Goku.
If they all function Goku, at least.
Ape Goku.
Yeah.
Great Ape mode. Holy shit.
Nappa.
As long as they all function semi-differently, I'm totally fine with it.
I didn't see Nappa in this game. Wait a minute.
I don't know how I feel about these Super Blue, characters, because to me, I know Ren disagrees heavily, and you guys probably do too. I feel like the Super Saiyan Blue characters were kind of just a waste of a spot. I feel like the regular Goku and the regular Vegeta won't be played as much because, why would you want to play as weak ass regulars when you can just play as, Super Saiyan Blue? At the same time, it's like what I think, in my opinion, what I told Ren, they should have done is done what they did with MVC1 with Ryu, where you can switch from like Ken mode and then go to Akuma mode. So in this game, it'd be like, okay, you go to Super Saiyan, 1 or 2 or whatever, and then you can go to Super Saiyan Blue. So then you just want it's all in one character.
Right.
But it's not going to be like that. And Renegade said, well, the Dragon Ball Z games aren't like that. They always have like 5 of the same characters with different versions.
Yep, he is
like,
right.
Yeah. Just look at Xenoverse.
But I'm like, well, if you guys like your slots getting taken up by the same characters, and it's like, I don't know. If like to me, it feels like the Super Saiyans are Shotos, and it's just gonna be like all Shotos. I don't know. That's just my opinion on it. I know Ren really heavily disagrees. What do you guys think about these characters?
I don't care. I only wanted one character in the game, and I got him. So, whatever. You can put fucking Chi-Chi in there, and I wouldn't care. Just I have Piccolo, and I also have Vegeta, so we're good to go.
I want Lunch in there.
They're the Ox King.
Yeah, Ox King. That'd be awesome.
When's Nam?
Yeah.
I don't know. No one remembers all the first.
Mr. Popo, we need him.
Like, what about that monkey? On. That monkey that hangs out with that one dude. There's like Bubbles or something.
The game.
Yajirobe.
The game got me.
Oh yeah.
The game.
The cat. What the hell is the cat's name? I forgot.
Poir.
The game.
There we go.
The game.
No, not the other. No, the other one.
What was the other one?
The white one, who's also
the
on.
witch.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I don't know either.
I stopped watching that shit. What were we gonna say, Kaneki?
The game got me with Blue Vegeta and what was it they showed at since then?
Corrin.
Cell.
There we go.
They got me with Cell. I'm like, oh yes, Cell is definitely a must for me.
It'd be awesome if they added like the other Toriyama game. I mean, not the Toriyama characters that he drew. Like have like Chrono in there. That'd be awesome. Chrono from Chrono Cross. That'd be cool.
Oh,
maybe we'll get like a Shonen Jump fighter someday. That'd be nice.
Oh, that was the case.
We do have one.
If that was the case, bring that robot bitch. What's her name? What's her name? Hold on.
Chrono Trigger?
Launch?
No, not Launch. What?
Lunch?
Oh wait, I think I know who you're talking about.
What's up?
Which robot bitch?
She had her own show, but then she keep doing crossovers with Dragon Ball.
No idea.
No idea either.
I'll show you later. I keep forgetting her name. Oh, you got it?
What is it?
Yeah.
Maybe if I look at it, I'll know what you're talking about. What is it? Shit.
Is it Lunch?
That's Lunch.
That's not it.
Yeah.
I'll bring it back up later. Yo.
She's from another
I heard Launch and I remembered that one. So
she's from another show.
Yeah.
Renchi? Okay. Wow.
Lit Lunch.
Ariel. There we go.
Ariel.
Yeah, Ariel Namanaki.
The mermaid.
Is it from Mermaid? No.
I have no idea, dude. I haven't been keeping up with this shit. I stopped watching after this Cell sagas.
Yeah, that's when I did too. Yeah.
Oh, sure.
I know about Boo.
I knew that shit was over after they started changing the Super Saiyan names by their color now.
This is by.
When's Pilaf?
Oh fuck. Well.
Super Saiyan Magenta. What is this?
Don't look at it.
Is this porn?
Oh, that chick. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
now.
sir.
The little girl with the hat that says Eric. Okay.
Yeah.
She has like the big old round glasses.
That was the case. Bring her into the game if they're gonna do crossovers.
I agree. Let's move it all around. We're gonna. Oh shit. We'll talk about SNK for a bit.
Uh-oh. This is where I kind of fade into obscurity.
We're gonna talk about them bringing in. Is it Art of War? What is it? Art of Fighting, or is it Fatal Fury that's in there now?
What do you mean? For
the
Art of Fighting.
Art of Fighting is now on PS4.
Woo!
Correct. I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in there. It's a good game. You should get it. What do you guys think about that game being on the PS4?
They got fucking Geese when he was young in part 2. That shit's the best boss in that game.
Okay.
I know nothing of SNK games, so I
You
have
should.
like I
Me
I
a
know
year
who-
ago.
I know who Geese is though.
Ease.
Predictable.
Okay. Well, you hate nothing either.
I don't know much about Art of Fighting, unfortunately. You know me when it comes to SNK games. I just complain why the USA sports team isn't back.
God damn it.
I agree.
No Brian Bauer for you.
Someday, hopefully.
Okay. We're gonna go on to the next one. Damn, we're almost done with this.
Really?
Ren's still not here. Yeah, so I told you it's not a lot of news, but it's enough.
Make up
All
our
right.
own news.
Yeah. If you guys have anything else, you can.
Oh,
fuck,
there's
please.
Ren. Yeah.
Renegade's alive. Introducing the not so
Hail.
good Renegade operative.
All right, what's up, people? Can you hear me?
Yes.
No.
Yep.
Shut up, Reapers.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm
shit.
late. Had some food to get, so
Actually, this is perfect. Ren, we were talking about the new characters of Dragon Ball Z, which includes the Super Saiyan Blue
no.
take up a slot characters that we don't like. That I don't like.
Aren't all the
well, they already explained that some of these characters have like new moves and abilities. So I think it was definitely the director's intention that they would be different. But I'm not happy about the roster size. I think it could have been more characters. Like I think 27 is way too short.
I agree.
Oh yeah, is it 27? I thought it was 30. Man, that's short.
The supposed number is 27.
That's
That's
short.
a weird
I'm sorry.
number.
I saw that leak. Yeah.
It's
That's
a weird
dumb.
number.
It's very
I,
weird.
I
so.
think Injustice had
28 too.
Yeah.
28 for Injustice 2.
yeah to start.
Yeah,
And then
that was
they're
easy.
getting 9 more.
Plus Dark Seed, so I guess that'd be 29.
I assume maybe there might be a season pass. I'm not sure, but I think that might be the route they could go in. But I wish the roster was definitely up there with like maybe 30, 35. I think it could have been a lot more.
They're probably gonna do what they did with Guilty Gear. Making us pay for other versions or newer versions.
Oh my god, that's unfortunate if they do that.
It's gonna happen. Arcs, or hopefully they learn and put it as free updates.
Yeah, that would be actually good for the fans. I mean, a lot of hype is going into this game, so I don't see why they would make another version and make you pay for it. Don't dick over the fan. Make your DLC free.
Excuse me.
Yep.
Yeah. Just gonna go down this list of stuff that we talked about for Ren to answer real quick. It's not a lot.
All right.
Ren, what do you think about the new characters from Injustice 2, which includes Black Mantra,
Black
Raiden,
Manta.
Yeah.
Black Mantra, yeah, Raiden, or
Black
Raiden.
Manta matters.
we talking about Karma from League or
I don't fucking know, dude. Black Manta, Raiden or Raiden, Hellboy. What do you think about these three chuckleheads?
Hellboy is cool.
Alright.
Black Manta's cool. I really don't care about Raiden. I just think
Oh,
like I don't hate the character necessarily, but Ed Boon has this tendency to put like here's a Mortal Kombat character in a DC game, and it's
Twice.
like it's kind of weird. Like I would rather prefer a DC character over an MK one because it makes more sense for Injustice. But yeah, I mean he might play well, but I don't think he belongs in this game to be honest.
I agree.
nope.
who would you replace Raiden with then if you got to pick?
Static Shock,
Everyone
Yeah.
said that.
Mhm.
definitely Static.
It's true.
It
Okay.
makes more sense because lightning character, Static Shock. Raiden's a lightning character. Use Static Shock.
Exactly. Wash shot. All right, Ren. Moving down the line, you saw the updated models from Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. What do you think about the upgraded faces and whatnot of these new characters and the trailer that they showed?
This I didn't see the trailer, but I saw the faces. This needed to happen because 99% of the community were shitting on how the game looked. Yeah, Capcom, I think they did a service here, but they could still fuck it up. I'm just glad that one of the main problems that they were concerned about or people talking about is now fixed. So it looks infinitely better, no pun intended.
God
Yeah.
damn it, Ren.
All right, so what's next?
Next one, what do you think about the party mode in DBZ Fighters, which is you can have 6 people. So that means you can be me, you, Kaneki on one team, Hades, Italian Stallion, and Rock on the other team.
I said this before, but it reminds me of the tag mode in Mortal Kombat X. I mean, not Mortal Kombat X, Mortal
9.
Kombat 9. Yeah, where you can have a player control another character and you control them if you tagged out or whatever. I think that's pretty cool, to be honest. That's gonna lead to some very hectic fights, and I'm really looking forward to it. I think more is better, and them putting this mode in this game probably will be fun with friends with like some couch co-op shit or online shit.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Reapers.
I think we kind of caught up here. I'm going to add a little thing into this segment I want to call Try Not to Reach. Ren left and he's back. This segment is called Try Not to Reach. This is where I ask you a question and you try not to try not to bullshit. Give me an honest response. So we're about to get into the Capcom side, which I always leave for last because it's always, nobody likes to talk about it except for me. So let's say you are in the same position that Capcom is with Street Fighter V. It doesn't have to be Street Fighter V the game. We'll just pretend it's whatever company, whatever game, but it's in the same position as Street Fighter V, which is, you're catering towards the esports more than the casuals, and the game is, missing a bunch of stuff. And your job is to listen to the fans. The fans are saying, I want arcade mode on this game. Everybody's saying it. What do you do in that situation? You're the developer, you're the head developer, and people aren't happy. What would you do in that situation? People are saying, hey, where's arcade mode? Where's arcade mode? All right, go ahead, Kaneki. What would you do?
Simple. Give them what they want.
Okay. Italian Stallion?
Yeah, I'd give them what they want, but for free.
Oh, that's
Okay.
it.
I wouldn't charge. I would not charge anything for that
No DLC
because
bullshit.
we fucked up and didn't put it in the game.
Okay.
And to begin with, boom, there it is for free.
All right. I like that. Hades?
Yeah, just give them arcade mode. I don't get why people like try to downplay that so much. It's just like there doesn't need to be an arcade mode. It's like it's the mode that's been in every fighting game since like Street Fighter 2. It's just they don't have to go full bore with it, like in Street Fighter 2 where they had like the world map and you had a little plane flying around. Just give me some ladders. Give them the ladders they want.
Okay. Ren?
I think everyone nailed it on the head. I think that charging for it is just dumb because it's a staple. It should be a staple of like any fighting game. All you gotta do, and it's not that hard. Like you're just fighting a ladder of people until you get to a big boss. You might have to put a little bit of a mini cutscene in there of the boss getting defeated. It's over with. So I don't think it's a big deal for someone to say, we want an arcade mode in our game and we might want to play through it on different difficulties for people who enjoy single player AI combat. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it.
Okay, that's a good answer, man. What was I gonna say? So basically what you guys are saying, you'd put arcade mode in there and you give it to them for free, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
I cannot imagine them being audacious enough to charge for arcade mode. That would be it.
That'll be the worst move they did.
Now this is the interesting part. This is the part where I tell you what the fan base is gonna say. Okay. So Kaneki, you said you'd give it out. You give them what they want.
Yeah.
All right. Well, fuck you. Too late. All right. Italian Stallion, you said you'd give it out for free, right?
Yep.
Fuck you. Too late. All right. Hades, you said you'd give it out too. Just give them what they want.
Yep.
Yep. Fuck you. Too late. Ren, fuck you.
Wrecked.
All right. So why would you complain about free DLC? Just throwing that out there.
No, I mean, hey man, it's too late. The game's been out.
It is free. Now I can see people complain. I can see the complaints if it's something we promised to do, but we didn't do it like at a certain time, because I think people will get impatient if you delay something time and time again and it doesn't hit that release date. But if the overall update is free, it wasn't on our list at first. I don't see the complaints really. I think they're kind of unjust.
Okay. All right. Kaneki, they just said fuck you. Too late. I'm returning the game. I already returned it. What do you say?
Oh man, Ran kind of stole the answer that I was looking forward to.
Thanks for the money, suckers.
No, it's like, all right. Italian sign. They said fuck you. Too late. I already traded that shit in.
Fuck me. Fuck you. I got your money. I win.
All right, Hades.
I think obviously that there's a large sect of this potential Street Fighter fan base that's been lost, but I think what Capcom, or what I guess I would need to do more now than anything, is try to start rebuilding faith. And even if people say that, oh well, it's still there now. I still gave what people wanted to them.
Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna go on to the next one. Kaneki, you're working on the next game. Your game's gonna come out.
Right.
Fans are, it's announced it's another fighting game.
Right.
What are you gonna do? Like, let's say this is Street Fighter 6. What are you gonna do differently with Street Fighter 5?
Well, first,
yep. Go ahead.
Well, first, I'm obviously gonna put the mode people have been asking since the launch of Street Fighter 5, and other modes, that will also be on launch, including training mode. Because let me tell you all right now, if there was any fighting game that comes out next year and does not have training mode, I will not buy your games. Let me state that clearly. I will not buy your game if your shit has no training mode. Now, I will give them the modes they wanted, plus online netcode will definitely be used by GGPO, because in my opinion that is the best netcode to give in any fighting game.
All right.
And yeah,
right. That's
and free
good.
DLC. Right. Like any updates will be for free.
That sounds like an amazing game, and I'm not even joking about it. Italian Stallion, people said fuck you, too late to your previous game. You're gonna make the second or the sequel to it, but with differently. What would you add to it?
Well, obviously you got to put the arcade mode in there.
Okay.
That's what people wanted. Maybe I'll throw a story mode in there if I got the time. I'm not promising that. Okay. I will also not have those microtransactions for fucking costumes. Okay. Those would be earned through like unlocks or in-game unlocks.
Loot boxes.
Training mode. Better returning characters, and maybe a couple new ones.
Okay.
Hades, like the updates will be free.
Got it. That sounds real good. Hades, what do you think? Did you hear what the question was?
Yeah, I heard what it was. Okay. I'm making Street Fighter 6. What do I do? I mean, the basic stuff's been covered. Obviously, I'm going to have arcade. I want to make better netcode. Ugh.
Okay.
And it's something I think they always should have done, and I know they did it for Street Fighter 4 at a point. Is like for DLC, I would put in, polls like who do the people want to see, and you vote, and highest vote gets to be the next DLC character.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot one thing. The super secret boss is going to be Dan.
Awesome.
Mr. Psycho.
Mr. Psycho, that'd be awesome.
And I'd also like to throw in that, I know they work off like the esports system for like most popular characters, get the most costumes, but I would make costumes be a little more evenly distributed, like Birdie still hasn't gotten a costume. Give him one. Don't give like 8 to Chun-Li and then 8 to Ibuki,
Okay.
But Ibuki got the booty.
Oh, hold on. Let me add one more thing. Costumes you will gladly be earned in game and don't have to buy it or free DLC. Nah, it can be earned.
Just put them in loot boxes. No one will buy them nonstop.
Man.
Like in the old Mortal Kombat games, you unlock some of the costumes through that crypt. Man, that shit was cool.
Very good answers. Renegade, you're the last one. What would you do?
Pretty much same thing. Free updates, costumes. Do everything that Street Fighter 5 did not do, and try to make everything better. I would also I wouldn't make a season pass anymore. I will abolish that completely, because I feel as though, those people should get those fighters for free. I would also make an update putting like guest characters in there, so I put all the rival school characters in there for free.
Okay, man, that's pretty good actually. You know, people will love you. So, all right, I'm gonna play the audience again, the fans, quote unquote fans. We're going in, you know, further in time. Games out. You know, they got your competitors out there. Kaneki, you had a lot of good stuff. I'm gonna admit that was a lot of good stuff. GGPO, good netcode. Fuck you. I'm gonna play Tekken 8. Tekken 8's better. You fucked me over last time, so fuck you. Italian Stallion, you had very good stuff, free stuff. Everybody likes free stuff. Dan, super secret character or boss, very awesome. Really enjoyed that. Fuck you. You fucked me over before. I'm gonna play Tekken 8. Hades, you had good stuff, very good stuff, but you know, fuck you. Tekken 8's better than you. Bandai Namco is way better than you. And yeah, so yeah.
All right, I want to go first. I will have all the rival schools characters, and Street Fighter does what Tekken don't.
Oh,
I would
okay.
just start putting out a marketing campaign that like sticks it to them. At that point, I wouldn't care anymore. I would say we have the better content, we have the better net code. You got to be a little bit more aggressive.
Okay.
So I would just go for the throat, man.
All right. So Ren posted a tweet. I was saying all that has his marketing thing.
Yeah.
Right. I'm the fan. I'm gonna post a picture of Tekken 8. This game's better. I'm gonna post a picture of Street Fighter 5. Oh yeah, you know this is better. You know,
I would just
put it as
post
a
another
meme.
picture saying this game is outdated. Buy this game right now. Buy our game.
Yeah, I mean, basically the whole point is this is like, it's kind of hard for developers or people that work on games like this where they kind of fuck up or they fuck up big time, and people just tend to just say, you know, I don't care. You gave me what I wanted, but I don't care. I want to complain about it, or they just be like, oh, your game is a better version of the old one. Well, I don't trust you. I'm blacklisting you. I'm gonna play this other game.
I will say consumers can easily be swayed because there are those people that are like, yeah, fuck you at first. But if you offer them something that everyone else is having fun playing and they spread the word of mouth, then at that point, you can't really say a game is bad if you haven't played it, right? You got to get your hands on it.
Right.
So I think there are going to be those people who says, I don't care about brand loyalty to either Tekken or KOF or none of that. I like playing this particular series right here. What can they do to appease me as a fan? And I think if they had that sort of mentality to say, yeah, this is what we're going to do. We're going to try to correct all the wrongs and try to make right. Then I think that decision will sway the people over into having like this sort of charismatic view on the company.
All right. What do you guys think about that? Or what else do you guys think?
Oh, what do you put? Let's see. Tekken 8. Well, Capcom versus SNK 3. If I was behind Capcom, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but yeah, Ren's right. I mean, you're easily swayed, but you are, you know, people, you know, developers are still going to get those. I want to say dickhead consumers that are kind of just like, oh well, I just like to complain about your shit. So you know, fuck you. I don't
like
care.
Sounds like the Injustice fan base over on Reddit. Oh man.
Sounds like
Unfortunately.
that's probably because they haven't played the game.
You know, I'm not trying to. I didn't make this little thing just to try to defend Capcom and Street Fighter 5. I'm not. I mean, they fucked up. They fucked up big time. And you know, when Super Street Fighter 5 comes out, they're gonna get a lot of "fuck you," too late. You know, that's just how it goes. That's what happens when you fuck up and you try to fix your shit up later. That's how it is. It's gonna happen with Marvel's Capcom Infinite. You're gonna get, oh fuck you, you already updated the play. You know, the models. Fuck you, too late. I pre-ordered DBZ. That's what happens, you know, and it's like it's kind of hard to imagine, you know, how devs might feel when they see stuff like that. And it's like, oh, giving you what you want.
I mean, they will feel bad. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, I think is having that aggressive marketing to show the more positive side of like your game. That really adds a touch to it that might bring that consumer back. Because, like I said, if your games are that good, if people are playing it, if it sells well, and if that word of mouth hits, then that means that you've done something right.
Right.
If all your game does is it gets shit talked, or people don't like it, or you just shit on the fans, then that's creating bad PR.
Correct. Okay. I want to say that game was pretty fun, in my opinion. I don't know if you guys enjoyed it. It's kind of something new that I just came up with a couple of days before. But we're going to move on to Capcom. I don't know if you guys have seen the new Street Fighter V character. Her name is Minot, and she is...
Yes, I did. I saw that.
A lot of people are fapping over this character.
She is known on...
It hits like every major fetish, man. How could they not be?
Yeah,
Exactly.
you love a hot mummy, then there you go.
It's she's being called on Twitterverse Beyonce.
Huh?
Why?
Because she's dark skinned and she
Of
walks.
all the people, you pick Beyonce. First of all,
she walks the walk, and they call her queen.
Hold
I
on. Who
found
talks,
out
who
my
talks
God.
about
call
her
her
anymore?
Freddie Mercury. Don't call her Beyonce.
Nah,
It's
I'm
so
not gonna-
weird.
First off, who talks about Beyonce anymore? Come on.
Beyonce
Now-
was one. Beyonce was never good. Two, she number one.
Now I'm going to point something out to you guys, and I feel like it's probably my own opinion. I'm probably the only person that thinks so. I feel like Capcom did pretty good work on Abigail and Minot on animation wise, because they do a bunch of shit that other characters do. You know, their walking animations are real different. They're unique, and whenever they do moves, their animations are a lot smoother. And you know, Abigail does like little taunts after each move if you stand still and stuff like that. I think those are cool. And you know, even though Abigail visually is not good looking to a lot of people, I think that I'm very what's the word I'm looking for? Excited to see what's going to come up for, you know, season 3, because I want to see some unique stuff for the old characters that are going to come back. But Minot, in a nutshell, I think that she's really weird. She's really, really technical. People are having a lot of trouble figuring her out, but they think that she's a good character.
She looks super keep away. Like,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous.
Mhm.
I never heard of a keep away character where you can do like close quarters combat with like that. So it's kind of weird. Like,
Yeah.
I just don't get her handle pretty much. But I'm sure a lot of people are out there learning stuff with her, so that's a good thing.
She has that taunt where she does the split, and that goes under fireballs. That's pretty hot.
Because fireballs are just so dang strong in Street Fighter V.
Exactly.
Oh boy.
I will say she does look good. She's not my kind of character, but at the least they're making their characters look better and better. I think the
Exactly.
biggest problem with most of the season 2 characters so far is like, if Street Fighter 6 ever comes around, I don't see people clamoring for like Colleen and Ed to come back, you know? I don't even think anybody talks about Colleen anymore, period. Just no one cares about that character.
I
I
don't
don't
know,
know who
man.
that is.
She's in tournaments though.
Is she? I thought
Yeah,
Punko
she
was the
is.
only one playing her.
No, she's in there sometimes.
Hmm.
Moving on to the next topic on there, we're gonna hack a little bit. Street Fighter 5, we're gonna hack it a bit. We're gonna data mine it a bit and see what comes out of this
Oh.
this search.
Oh snap!
Arcade mode is something that's found in there. There's a big file in there that's way bigger than before, which is arcade mode and what seems to be mini games. So arcade mode might be coming soon, but I believe that's going to be for Super Street Fighter 5. Also, Xkira, I believe his name is the one that did the data mine. He found some sort of file that would suggest a secret boss. So we don't know who the secret boss is. I feel like it's going to be. I feel like Bison's going to be like the boss, and then Gil's going to be the secret boss. I feel like that's what it's going to be.
I'm
Because
serious. If it turns out to be Dan, someone owes me $5.
Kill
That'd be
me
fun.
if that's true.
I feel like if you do like a
That
certain
would be
amount of-
hilarious. Just imagine the post. I'm
Fuck
getting my
Gil.
ass beat by Dan.
Fuck it.
That it'll be his dad Go, who's somehow alive again.
Or that, yeah.
That'd be funny. What do you guys think about arcade mode finally coming back and the secret boss? Who do you want the secret boss to be, in your opinion? Even if you know you're fucking wrong.
Batsu.
Batsu. Okay.
I'll definitely be wrong, but yeah.
All right.
it's smart for Capcom to finally be, pulling out all the stops. I always shit on Capcom because I really feel like they don't listen to their fan base that often. Maybe they're listening more with Street Fighter V because, you gotta, the esports money, you gotta make everybody happy and try to like scoop in as many people as possible. And boss wise, I feel like it'll just be like, I don't know, like permanent V trigger Nakali, probably, if anybody.
That would suck. I wouldn't like that at all.
Yeah, probably. I thought that was going to be the last boss in story mode too. I was incorrect.
Ren?
Hold on, repeat what just happened. I kind of blinked out.
Question is, what do you think about the arcade mode that's going to be coming soon? And also, who do you want the secret boss that Xkira found a file for to be?
I hate this fucking character so much already in Tekken 7, but I would not mind Shinakuma. But at the same time, I would probably be raging hard, so I don't know. I wouldn't mind some powered up version of a character already on the roster, or maybe secret characters like Evil Ryu or some shit like that.
Speaking of which, that's going to be another topic we're going to talk about soon. Italian Stallion, do you have anything to say about it?
Nope, I want it to be Dan so I could see all the people getting salty about it because it'll be hilarious.
I agree with that.
But for real, I wouldn't mind it being like Gil or
I like Gil, but it's really frustrating.
Hell, maybe even Seth. But Gil would probably.
No, not Seth. No,
not Seth. No.
Seth.
No.
I remember Seth.
We're not going back to Street Fighter 4. No way. No Seth.
Tongan
Anyways,
engine.
Next topic is going to be
Gil.
All right, I want Gil too. But
no heal super.
No, you need
Resurrection.
Resurrection.
No, I refuse.
Yes,
No.
take that out of the game completely.
Yeah, no more healing. No more Elena healing. No healing in fighting games, period.
Oh, if Atlanta
No.
comes back, I'll be mad because they'll probably use that.
Be gone healing.
Need Dudley.
According to more mining into the game on PC, Xkira found customizable V triggers. This means that you'll be able to pick which V trigger you want to use, so which means you'll have multiple for each character. What do you
To
guys
me-
think about that?
That sounds weird, and it sounds like it could be broken. I don't know, unless you can maybe swap out a V trigger. I don't know how that's gonna work.
It's like it's gonna be like kind of like Third Strike where you pick your super.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be like you pick what it is, and then so it is.
Oh man.
If it's like that where you can pick the different types, then
Mhm.
maybe that could fly. But right now, I don't know. I have to see it in action.
I agree.
Is Giles gonna be? He turns into a Bulgarian guy who's trying to be an American.
I don't know. Probably. I think it's gonna be cool. I mean, let me add this as well because that's also in there. They're adding more critical arts, which means more supers. So you'll be able to, switch it out like you did in Street Fighter 4 and Third Strike. I think if the supers are cool, then yeah, because I don't like Zangief's because it's just I grab you and I slam you to the ground.
Muscle power.
Yeah, it's just that, and it's kind of like boring and plain.
Bring back the green hands. That's all they need to do for this character.
Yeah,
Bring it back.
Isn't Giles like the Sonic Hurricane again?
it's
Yeah.
Sonic Hurricane.
And that's
Except he's got the Popeye arms this time.
I preferred the other one.
I like the you guys ever see that MVC2 where he does like the aerial like grapple move?
Yes.
That's just like hype. What are you gonna say, Italian Stallion?
No, I was just trying to remember what the one from Street Fighter 4 that I could do, the kick one. For Guile.
Guile?
Yeah.
It's like a
Flash
super-
explosion, ain't it?
Yeah, there we go. That's the name.
Yeah, man, that fucking the motion for that was weird.
Yeah, I could do that one. I could do the other one too, but
It's like two
I was-
triangles. Wasn't
I
it?
was so happy when I hit that once. I was like, yeah!
It was like hold, charge down,
And then you go like
forward, back,
down,
up,
back.
down.
Then you go down, forward. Then you go back to down, back, and then up,
Pretzel,
right.
pretzel.
It's weird.
What do you think, Hades, about the customizable V triggers and more critical arts?
I think more options is good. I mean, like, I think one of the worst parts about Street Fighter V is just like how like homogenous it all is. So if we're adding in new supers and new V triggers, it's going to be able to shake things up a bit.
Okay.
I think there will always obviously be, you know, one dominant V trigger versus another if that's true, but still, as long as we have more options, I'm happy.
Okay. I'd have a side question I want to add. Do you remember CVS2, where you can choose like your style? You can pick like alpha, or you can pick third strike with the parry,
Yeah.
or I think alpha had like the roll system and stuff like that. Which system would you rather prefer, alpha, what it is now, or third strike with the parry?
Third strike. Just
I
like
third strike better.
just like what I wanted Street Fighter 5 to be to begin with.
Yeah, you guys say parry too. I'm just gonna say it.
I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I'd have to look at like what exactly isms did, you know. It's been a while since I've played like Street Fighter Alpha or anything like that.
Yeah.
I've played 2 Street Fighter games, 4 and 5. Oh no, I've played 2. Never mind.
And 1.
Ren, what do you think, or you don't think any at all, like you usually do?
Shut up, nigga. Anyway, what was the topic?
Basically, my question is, what was my question?
God damn
You
it.
dumbass.
Do you want parrying from third strike or like isms from Alpha in
Yeah.
Street Fighter 5?
Do you know what isms are?
Please don't tell me that's what Capcom considers as functions.
No, those are characters, Ren.
Oh, okay. Thank God. Parrying would be great. Actually, I
Parrying.
like that whole mechanic over just isms or shit that they tried to pull, like red focus or other bull crap that just didn't
Okay.
work out.
Hate FADC. I fucking hate it.
Yeah, it's like just make it simple. You press forward when the opponent attacks either high or low, and you have a chance to parry it.
That's awesome. I love that shit. We have 2 more left. The last one is just a question that I want to do, which will be an interesting one. The last Capcom one is there's more data mining of Ryu character model. He is doing the Evil Ryu stance as a V trigger, and it is rumored that this is actually the second V trigger that Ryu is going to get, which is his transformation into Evil Ryu, which will probably be like that shit that
Kazuya
Nakali
does.
Nakali shit does. You know how he?
Oh yeah, where he
offset?
goes like he glows and shit.
Yeah, so I'll be like Ryu. He'll just be like Evil Ryu, infinitely, and you'll have like less, defense but more damage.
Yeah, you'll be a glass cannon. You'll hit like a tank, but once you get punched, you're done.
You're gonna hear.
What do you
people-
think?
Go ahead.
Huh? No, what are you gonna say?
I'm just gonna say you're gonna hear people complaining that why isn't he part of the roster? The transformation.
Really?
They're gonna say it. They're gonna do it.
Yeah, they
But
probably will.
it's Evil Ryu, the other Evil Ryu. Like you already got Evil Ryu in the game. You have
Yeah.
Akuma.
I hate to use a mighty number 9, but it's better than nothing.
Yes.
Aw.
I think though that seriously, I think it's cool because I don't think, other than the Kali, I don't think there's any other V trigger transformations, are there?
No.
Nothing
I
permanent, at
haven't
least.
played Street Fighter 5 in, I think, a year.
Yeah, I think if it's only in the Kali and they're trying to do something new with this whole V trigger swap in, swap out thing, then this is totally fine to me. Actually, it probably will add more strategy to the combat because, as it describes V trigger, I mean you have to use it properly, otherwise you're not going to get any momentum.
Right. I feel like Ken's second V trigger should be like Violent Ken. That'd be awesome.
That'd be cool, but I don't know.
I doubt it.
I kind of doubt that.
What do you guys think about this V trigger, this transformation into Evil Ryu?
It's good.
I have no opinion.
Okay.
Like I
like
said,
that, that's it.
more option.
Yep.
More options is better, and so I mean, I'm not gonna be depressed to see Evil Ryu not get a slot. It's like we can cut down on the amount of Shotos. Who cares?
Yeah, exactly. But we do need Sean. I think we need him.
One Matsuda's enough.
If
Let's
he
not
doesn't-
keep bringing them in.
No.
If
We
he
need
doesn't-
Sean.
If he doesn't have that stupid
Reapers
haircut,
is a
then
fan.
No, we need Sakura.
No,
Be
dude.
my waifu up in this bitch.
yeah,
Shakira.
Sakura.
Did I say Shakira? I meant Sakura. My bad. But let's be real, Shakira is pretty hot.
I don't know.
We have Manat for that, no
yeah,
lie.
Manat has that hips.
Yeah, if you want to fuck a mummy,
But do
go
they
ahead.
lie?
Oh my god.
All right, so the last question before we end the night, Mike, this is a good question that I thought of right now. What was your first fighting game, and tell me where you played it? You played it at home, at an arcade? What was your first fighting game, Kaneki?
Oh, simple. The first Marvel vs. Capcom, and I
Okay.
fell in love with it ever since. I played it at home since what was it? I never actually played the arcade version, so I owned the PlayStation 1 version, aka the worst version, because what is it? I thought it didn't have 2v2 until there was a mode called crossover, but I played it. I fell in love with it ever since, and that's how I became, that's how I become into fighting games in the first place. Was that game?
Okay. What about you, Italian Stallion?
There was an old arcade in my hometown. I believe it was called Buster's. And the first fighting game I remember playing, I think it was like 6 or 7 years old, was Mortal Kombat 4. And the
Okay.
thing that sticks in my head to this day is that the lose animation where the guy falls into the pit and like gets impaled on the spikes when you don't continue. Whew! I was like, holy shit, there's blood in video games. Okay, sure. And then that's what got me into Mortal Kombat, because a couple years later I played Shaolin Monks, and then I played Deception, and then I played 9, and then I played all the other ones, and there we go. And I did play Raiden in Mortal Kombat 4.
All right.
I remember doing the Superman for the first time, and I was like, holy shit, how did I do that?
Reno, Nevada.
Well, what about you, AIDS?
For me, it was either Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition or Mortal Kombat 1, and both of them were on Sega Genesis. I think it was probably Street Fighter 2 before anything, though.
Okay. Ren?
I have to think. I think it was either Mortal Kombat 1 or 2. I think it was 1 though, because that's the one where you could do the toasty for the first time, and I think the first fatality I saw was in MK1. So, yeah, when I saw Sub-Zero like rip someone's head off on the Genesis, I was automatically hooked. So I started off with Mortal Kombat 1, and I worked all the way up until Mortal Kombat 4. Then I took a break and I played the other games. So yeah, that's the first game I played at home on the Genesis.
Okay. For me, it was my mom used to take me with her to do laundry, which was a real pain in the ass. But when I got there, there was a arcade cabinet for Street Fighter 2 Turbo, and I did that thing little kids usually do. When you're just the game's on demo mode because you haven't put quarters in, you're just pretending like you're playing. I did that.
I think that's how I played Mortal Kombat 4
exactly
the first time, and then I put the tokens in.
Yeah, I did that, and I was like, "Oh man, who's this monster dude?" It's like Blanca. That's a weird fucking name, but he was like really interesting looking to me. So whenever I did put quarters in, I'd play as him, but I didn't know what I was doing. But arcades, when like the first couple characters are easy as shit, they're like retards.
Yep.
So you kill them, and you're like, "Oh man, that's awesome," and then you lose. Yeah, you want to put more quarters in. That's how.
No, keep going. Go on.
I was gonna say that's how I got into Street Fighter, into fighting games. After that, I would, travel with my parents to like my mom's home country, and lucky enough over there in South America, they own a Marvel vs. Capcom 2 cabinet, and I was like, oh man, Spider-Man's in here, Venom's in here, doing cool hype shit with Street Fighter characters. This shit's awesome. And yeah, that's pretty much how it went. What were you gonna say, Italian?
Something I think was like you were mentioning, like the first couple characters in the fighting arcade games are retards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because when I bought the Mortal Kombat arcade collection and tried to beat Mortal Kombat 2, oh man, they did not tweak the difficulty, because that's still a pretty perfect arcade port. That was retarded. I think then I tried to beat Mortal Kombat 3, and I spent 2 hours on Shao Kahn, and I was like, nope.
Right.
You want to hear a funny fact about the AI in Mortal Kombat 2?
What?
You can't throw them. Like
Oh,
even if you like freeze them with Sub-Zero and try to throw them, they'll throw you instead. It's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even
sounds
a
about
joke.
right. I did use an exploit to beat Mortal Kombat 1. Them jump kicks. You jump in, you kick them. You jump back, you jump in, you kick them. You jump back, and then you rip their head off.
Yeah, I heard about that shit. What was I gonna say? What the hell? I got a bunch of Twitter shits. We had one more topic that Kaneki brought up to me. Some of you guys don't know much about it because it's more SNK news. But the SNK developers are saying that there's many new fighting games coming out. They're unsure about the DLC of the King of Fighters 14. But I want King of Fighters 11 so bad because that game is fucking awesome. I want it so bad, but we'll see.
You want like a re-release?
Yeah, I want like it, bring it back. I don't care if it looks like a PS2. Just put good online, and that's all I care about.
That's what I said about. I think they're doing that for the Samurai Showdown.
Mm-hmm.
That I forgot which one, but I hope they could do more with that with other fighting games.
Yeah,
That'd be nice.
I agree. I don't know if you guys know anything about SNK, Italian, and AIDS, so I don't know if you have anything to say about it.
A little
I am
bit
not
here
a
and there.
Okay.
Garo 2 would be nice. That would be nice.
Elmer Fudd.
I'm not sure what their end goal with King of Fighters 14 is. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing more DLC characters, but like, hasn't SNK just been like wobbling on the brink of bankruptcy for a while now? And they got the sponsors they needed with King of Fighters 14 to continue development. Not sure.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
They were having trouble keeping the lights on. Yeah.
Metal Slug. Woo! Bring that back.
A Metal Slug fighting game.
What about you, Ryan?
They had that one chick in the 3D King of Fighters game, didn't they? The one chick with the glasses from Metal Slug.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know their name. I just played the dude with the shades.
Oh, Fio? I thought she was assist.
K-Dash. I remember that guy.
I have no opinion on KOF 14.
No, okay, well.
It's got King of Dinosaurs, man. It's all you need.
I wish it was T-Zoc. It is T-Zoc, but it isn't.
Well,
it's good enough for me.
Don't worry. Geese is gonna teach the Mishimas in Tekken 7 in winter.
Anyways,
that sounds predictable.
That's gonna be it for the Quarter Circle Forward podcast. I feel like this one was a real good one. Nobody's internet went borked, and no viewers were taken, stuff like that. So that's good.
So the sacrifice I did earlier was a complete success then.
No, you did not fuck up my internet so viewers would leave and go to you. So let's do these outros. Mr. Kaneki, where can we find you?
Well, you can find me at Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube on the same name known as Google Order. And SNK, bring back Garo, The Last Blade, and another Samurai Showdown. We need more games like that. Also,
Okay.
I don't buy fighting games that has no training mode. Darkstalkers 1 and 2 were that example.
Okay. Italian Stallion.
You can find me on Twitter, ITStallion330. Same with YouTube is Italian Stallion330. I make a lot of videos with funny music. I will be whooping people's asses with Raven. Get at me.
All right. Hades Manticore, where can we find you?
I'm on Twitter at Hades_Manticore. I'm also on YouTube at /Video Games Ho. I play video games. I'll probably continue slamming people around with Bane and Injustice 2.
Okay. That's about it. It's gonna be me.
Hey.
Damn it. Renegade. Where can we find you, sir?
All right. I promise I am not counter programming anyone's internet.
Oh God.
You can find me on Twitter at RentOperative_. You can find me on YouTube at Renegade Operative. I probably will be talking about Shitnote. I've been wanting to get to that for a while now. So yeah, Death Note movie review coming soon. DDoSing people coming soon.
Okay. Awesome. You know, you shouldn't be DDoSing that. You know, people gonna get really afraid.
Hey, I gotta win in Mortal Kombat X somehow.
That's true.
Are
Anyways,
you gonna get on PS4 eventually, Fabian?
I might.
he's like, nigga can't even get on Fightcade.
Man, I
That's
will
true.
body you in MK Reapers.
Man, you can't even
Just
install
leave.
Fightcade, man. Come on.
I got Mortal Kombat X on PC. Where you at?
Ain't
And I got
nobody
KOF
playing
on
no more
PC. Let's
Kombat
go.
X.
Man, they had the update for
X on
GGP.
PC.
See me on
Lol.
Third Strike.
It is good, sir. It is a good port.
Anyways,
Well, it took a while.
You can find me on Twitter, on YouTube, on Twitch.
Find them on GayHub.
No, you can't find me there. You can find Renegade there though.
Okay.
That's true.
At Reapers240. That is Reapers240. In case you didn't hear it the first time. And this is the Quarter Circle Forward podcast. And we're out. See you guys later.
Bye bye.
Dang it.
Goodbye.
Jews.
Ren gets 5-0.
No, never.
All right. That's
Yeah,
about it.
We didn't talk about Fight of the Gods though.